How's it going, everybody? These are my beautiful friends, Eric and Sarah.
Hi.
And we have a podcast.
Do we?
Uh-huh.
Oh my stars and garters. I'm gonna retweet this hangout that we're doing.
Yeah.
Promotion.
Let me just get that YouTube link. There it is. That's the one.
Do tweets. I'm gonna take these off because I can't see very well.
Fashion.
Look, the aesthetic isn't important because what's really important is being able to see things some of the time.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know it's controversial, but I'm not afraid to say that.
Your bravery knows no bounds.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people would be afraid to say that it's good to have the senses not impeded, but me, I'm just hitting different.
I live that Mr. Magoo life.
Anyway, so I have a glass of wine, and I'm gonna be drinking that.
I have a hobgoblin.
Mm. We all have a hobgoblin, but that's okay. I didn't think we were gonna go there today.
It seems a little bit adult for this one. I've got coffee.
Good choice.
I'm the only one prepared for the subject matter at hand. As usual.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, someone's eating cheese in the chat. Good for you. I just sang a song before we started streaming about Eric eating cheese. Which,
I don't remember
that. you didn't get to hear that. I was singing it while you were getting your snacks.
That's incredibly rude.
All right, I'm done tweeting. I did it.
We were just in Tesco and they have cheese snack bars now.
What does that mean? Is it a block of cheese?
A snack bar of cheese. It's just a bar of cheese.
Oh.
So
it's a block of cheese.
It's in the meal deal, and you get the sandwich and a snack of some kind and a drink. Of
course, yes. I'm well acquainted with the meal deal. I'm a meal deal scholar, if you will.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to give the correct context. It's in the snack section. It's a snack. It's an official snack.
An official snack.
It's an official snack. Not like those bootleg snacks.
Mm.
You gotta find a snack with the Nintendo seal of approval.
Oh.
You gotta find a snack that Luigi has said is okay.
Yeah.
Cat on Toast, amazing username, says, I also ate cheese 10 minutes ago. Congratulations. Let's give a little round of applause. Can I get a hell yeah in the chat for Cat on Toast?
Hell yeah.
Good job. We're so proud of you. Wonderful. So let's mention our podcast a little bit for everybody, since that was kind of a reason for streaming, because we just launched our Twin Peaks rewatch podcast.
It's true.
It's true. It's verifiable. We're not lying.
Not yet. You'll know when we're lying.
So basically, for those who don't know, a podcast is like this, but you can't see us.
So it's better in many ways.
And we talked about Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Twin Peaks.
Yeah. I'm listening to our podcast right now. Yeah, it's about Twin Peaks. And what's podcast? What is it?
It's something that goes on in your mind, and there's no known way to fight against it.
No, it's like if you have voices in your head, but you choose to do it, and it's fun.
There was a long academic debate over whether podcasts could be stopped.
Oh, yeah.
But they grew too powerful.
The findings were inconclusive at this time, so we await further research.
Yeah.
But if you like Twin Peaks, there's a link in the description here. And you can go listen to our podcast about it. If there be something that you would want to do, that you would prefer to like melting yourself on a hot flame, for example. Just one of the many options of life. So I will leave that up to you. But you know, there's one thing you can do is listen to a podcast in which we all lose our minds.
Yeah, we do lose our minds. We accuse people of being murderers quite often, I would say.
Yeah, so we do like a fun thing every episode and act as if we don't know the question of who killed 𝓉𝒾𝓄, and come up with theories of maybe who could have done this, who could have done this,
who could have done this,
and some other fun things. So
yeah,
it's an exercise in, you know, flexing our huge brains.
Mm-hmm.
I hate exercise and I hate my huge brain.
Well, that must be difficult for you, considering that you have such a chat skull.
Oh no!
For the people in the chat, there it is.
Oh my god!
Saddest of skulls.
There is already some controversy about the title of our discussion about the pilot, because there's there's a lot of academic discourse going around about whether Josie Packard is or is not in fact a Chad.
She is.
She transparently is. It's just obvious.
That's no question. That's no question.
This
feels like an Evanescence band
I saw
reunion.
that.
Thank you, Bats. Do we want to do a cover of like Going Under? Because I would do it.
Yeah, I would
do it. Let's start a band.
Let's start a band.
What the fuck is your problem?
What is Natalie doing?
What
crimes is
doing?
Natalie performing right now?
You're getting stuff everywhere.
Oh my god. Stop playing with your Legos in the middle of the living room floor. Somebody's gonna step on those.
God damn. So rude.
Oh my lord.
Can you stop?
I would like Natalie to sing, please. I request a song.
Lily's requesting a song.
Cause I just set them up, I set them up, I set them up to knock them down.
Hell yeah!
Yes!
Woo!
Can we get a hell yeah for Natalie's incredible skills in the chat? Wow.
See, step one was this month I released my video about BPD, so that people could know a little bit of how hard my life is. And then step two, I show them this living situation. And now they really understand my pain.
Finally.
Okay.
Ow.
This is turning into something very different.
Oh, so many hell yes for Natalie. This is what I like to see. Anything you want to ask for a hell yeah for? Now's the time to get those hell yes.
This is like when you get like super conservative, like either televangelists or like super conservative Christian online personalities, and you can pay them to pray for you, but instead you can get a hell yeah.
Oh my god, new business model. New business
Pay to
model.
be added to Lily's nightly hell yeah list.
Lily's nightly hell yeah. Pay me a lot of money. It's $10 for a really quality hell yeah.
That's a Patreon tier if I've ever heard one.
You get a hell yeah. You get a hell yeah.
Goodness.
Someone says, "Heck yes for doggos," and sure, is that a language that I know? No, but I think I understand the spirit of what you're saying, and I do respect that.
Yeah. There is a dog in my room, but
Oh.
she's tiny and asleep. So
That's how they should all be.
that is how they all should be, is tiny and asleep and away from me.
Just like my followers.
Oh my goodness.
But I haven't had any glasses of wine previously. In my life, let alone
Wow.
in this stream.
That's exceptional.
So it's a special occasion.
Alexandria Jarvis, I do not want dog slime. That's precisely why I want the dog away from me, is because I want to keep the dog slime off my hands. I need my hands clean for the work that I do.
Mining.
I make tiny model ships out of toothpicks and clay. And I do it inside bottles, and if I've got dog slime on my hands, the toothpicks slip and fall, and then they get stuck inside the bottle, and then I have to break the bottle, and then I got to go and buy another bottle. I can't just do this every single time I have to pet a dog.
Wow. It sounds like there's a lot going on.
Oh, now you're awake.
Alexandria says slurp wine, and to you, Alexandria, I say yes.
I have coffee because while it is 6 p.m. for you Islanders, I'm here in the real world, and it's noon.
The real world.
The real world, America.
This is a different reality for sure. I think that makes sense. That's got to be how it is.
I'll probably have coffee next. That's my bold move.
Yeah. I can't speak as to whether
a lot of
this
decisions
is...
to be made, and that's a good one.
I don't know if... Oh, the dog's walking away. She's having none of it.
I'm walking away from the troubles in my life. That's what your dog's thinking right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
𝓉𝒾𝓈 says all of the UK is the Black Lodge, and that's entirely true.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's fair. It's been my experience. I've never been there, but I just sort of assume.
There is something weird about the Alps here. You can't deny that.
There was a guy, and he was an ultra-fascist piece of shit, and he went into the Black Lodge, and he was separated into like the dumb one and the posh one and the ultra-evil one, and that's how he got Trump and Boris Johnson. They're just like parts of the same fascist garbage, man.
I just started thinking about the Spice Girls halfway through you saying that, and I was thinking about like one of them was the ultra evil Spice.
Chaotic Spice.
There's like sporty Dale Cooper, scary Dale Cooper, posh Dale Cooper, and they're all in a boy band together.
Wow.
Okay.
The Spice Dales.
The Spice Dales.
Wow. My favorite is Sporty Dale.
Sporty Dale. Is that Dale in a flannel shirt?
Is that sporty? Like, what kind of sports are you doing in a flannel shirt? That's for chopping logs.
That's a sport.
Okay. Then chopping logs, I guess, is what it is. Which makes sense.
Sporty Dale wears shorts. It's thinking about these different like versions of Dale Cooper has me thinking recently of the trend of like the Japan releasing like different versions of Shinji that are like for different fashion lines from Evangelion. where it's like, here's Shinji in this trendy coat.
Oh no.
And it's like, yeah, this is a show about like trauma and the responsibility and it's fashion. Excuse me, it's so weird. It's just I can't imagine Shinji wearing anything else.
Yeah.
Like,
that brings me to the dead Laura Palmer Funko Pop.
Oh, why did you say it?
Why?
No.
Why?
We needed to get it for Sarah as a Christmas present without her knowing. That was such a good plan.
oh my god.
We were gonna get it for you as a secret present, and have you like unbox it on an episode of the podcast.
Oh no.
No.
I do have something here. Hold on. I have to take out my ears real quick.
It's a Funko Pop of her dead wrapped in plastic.
Let's gossip about Sarah. Sarah has only eaten 5 sandwiches ever.
I heard she's bigger than before.
Whoa. What?
Dog?
No.
Where'd you put my tasteless action figures?
Sarah's been in a jar of blue dye for the last day.
There it is.
She's bigger than before.
That is. Wow. She's bigger. I don't.
Oh my god.
I do have Twin Peaks action figures.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah,
And one of them is her dead wrapped in plastic.
It
Jesus
is.
Christ.
Yeah. It's Dale Cooper, Laura Palmer wrapped in plastic, Bob and the Log Lady. It's bad. I
do want a log lady for sure.
Yeah, the Log Lady is really good.
I love the idea of somebody playing with these dolls, just like acting out, their favorite scenes.
Oh, I love just the idea of just giving them to a completely oblivious child.
I also have a bunch of amiibo, and in the background of a lot of my old videos, one of my favorite things was like having the amiibo posed with like these action figures.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Like Bowser and Bob hanging out.
How dare you?
Uh-oh.
Natalie's in the chat.
How dare you? That's my
Oh.
account.
What's great about
Stolen.
I can't. This is what happens when you're.
Natalie said, "I want log."
What's really good is that there is a tiny log.
Oh my god.
A tiny log
Oh,
to
now
go for
that is an accessory.
It's an accessory.
All the Barbies should come with a tiny log.
But yeah, they need log. They need a log. That's what they need. They always have like a hairbrush. Forget that. That's not an essential item. You need log. You need log.
Ooh. It's doubly bad because she does have like a body inside. Like it's translucent plastic and then there's a body. It's really bad actually.
Yeah, when you said tasteless, that's what it is.
It's
I guess
pretty.
at least she doesn't have huge eyes.
Yeah. You have to wait. The fish don't run.
Oh my god. I didn't say all bodies should come with a log. I said all Barbies should come with a log.
Yeah, that's an important distinction.
My camera's too wide. I can't hide.
I have a question.
You can run, but you can't hide from the camera.
I have a question.
Charlie Brooker said that. What's your question?
My question is, have you ever posted a funny joke to twitter.com?
No.
Have someone
Absolutely not. No.
and have somebody reply with a picture of a guy sucking his own dick? Because
What?
I did
What?
just
Oh!
now.
Oh,
I don't. No, I would block that person immediately.
I did immediately.
But
Oh
the
my
damage
lord.
is done.
Huh.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a thing to happen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cool. Love to normal.
Love to be normal. Love the normal discourse on twitter.com.
Blocked. None of you are free from sin. That is my favorite thing.
Oh my god.
I just love Jesus being like blocked.
Yeah.
That's a religion I can get behind.
You're blocked. You're blocked. These are collector's items. I'm ruining the value of them.
Oh no.
Good. Destruction is the only.
It's
Real
good that you
art.
didn't do it like on a video so that everyone can see that you opened the packet.
It's true. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Reproduction of the map.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's a little reflective, but
I like
yeah.
that a lot. That's really cool.
I've got a lot
Now
of
this makes me think of the like Silent Hill comparisons in our podcast.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I have way too much of this stupid ephemera. Like this is a postcard that's from the Twin Peaks Fan Festival of 1993 that was made for in promotion for when Bravo bought the rights to rebroadcast this, and like it was a big deal when they did that because they shot the Log Lady intros for this. Like they got David Lynch to come back and shoot new material for the show. Fun. I've got a postcard.
I've got David Lynch. He's in my basement.
Oh,
Fuck.
well, that's neat.
Yeah, don't ask any questions about that. It's just
Sure.
true.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I know why, but that's fine.
Oh.
We're
Eric
full of secrets.
maybe knows some. Yeah, we are full of secrets.
We're so
It's one of
full
those
secrets.
things.
Who's your favorite animal in Twin Peaks?
The log.
Oh. Too many rings for me. I like
your animal without rings.
I like the llama. I want a Funko Pop of that llama. That llama knows some stuff.
God, can I say the like weird baby duck in the cafe?
Yes. Did you see it now?
Wooden
You've
duck.
seen it
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
right?
I looked at that and I was like, wow, I want like 100 of those to put in my house.
For the
And then
chat,
invite you here and then be like, it's just how I live.
Yeah.
For the chat, we said we were talking about a recent episode of our podcast that won't be out for like 2 months. About like there's just this duck doll in the background of like one shot of one episode, and it really freaked me the fuck out. And I asked the other two, like, did they see this thing? Like they were like, what?
Yeah.
Sarah, you should say about the llama thing that you told us on the podcast, because it's actually great. The thing about Kyle MacLachlan making eye contact with it, because that was hilarious.
I have to find the book because I don't remember the exact anecdote. Hold on. Where the hell do I keep my notes? Everything's so disorganized.
So somebody said Log in the House is my fave anime.
Darn it. Dinged it.
Wow.
Sorry for cussing on your stream.
Ooh.
I know this is
an interesting question to you for in a little while.
A boneless owl?
What?
boneless.
Hey, don't talk about me like that.
The new boneless owl from KF.
Log has logged on.
I might just have to delete that tweet.
Oh no! Don't. You can't delete tweets. Then something bad will happen to you.
Exactly.
I just don't want it to exist anymore.
Fair enough.
It's understandable.
No. Where the heck?
Kyle MacLachlan can talk to animals like Crocodile Dundee.
It's true.
Boneless log, though.
Boneless log.
Nice.
Okay, not to be all science in here, but logs don't have bones. Logs don't.
Sometimes
Jesus
they have
fucking
bones.
Christ, Lily thinks
Oh.
logs don't have bones.
Would-
This is just what happens when you let fucking
Logs don't
feminists
have bones. Logs don't have bones.
SJWs
Logs are real.
online. Fucking ridiculous.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Don't you know it's an objective fact?
I'm sorry for my womanly brains.
Oh no, I'm dying.
Oh, I remember now with the. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the. Oh, you're all right. Did you just cough into a dab? You did.
There's
I'm all good,
actually
it's
a
fine.
cure for like most diseases.
That's how Jesus made the disabled man walk again, I think, in the Bible.
Yes.
Oh.
Fun fact.
The llama thing is that so the director knew that they were shooting a scene at a veterinary clinic and saw a llama when they were driving to set, and they were like, "Hey, can we borrow this llama?" The guy's like, "Yeah, sure." And so they brought the llama to set, and Kyle MacLachlan saw it, and so he's like, he decided to chew gum, like chew really pungent gum, so that it would draw the llama's attention. And no, it didn't tell anybody. So there is this moment when the llama gets like drawn between him and the sheriff, and the llama stops and turns, and Dale stops mid-sentence and turns, and they both stare each other in the eyes for just like a split second, and then the llama keeps going. And it's like you can see Michael Keane like in the background trying not to laugh, and it's so good. It's one of my favorite moments. It's such a little thing.
It's magical.
It's magical.
I went back to watch that scene again after we discussed it in the podcast, and I was delighted.
Yeah,
It is really good. Yeah.
There's so many moments like Kyle MacLachlan sounds like a chaotic evil like gremlin on set, where he has this preternatural ability to just memorize entire scripts, and he just messes with everybody. Like apparently him and Michael Keane actually constantly tried to make Bobby, the actor who played Bobby, laugh all the time.
Oh my God.
And they thought that he was doing a William Shatner impression. Like they kept saying like, so you're doing a William Shatner thing, right? Because you just sort of like stop on every word.
Oh my God.
And poor guy developed a complex about that for a long time.
Oh no. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I think not to blow our own collective horn, but I think that our podcast is good, and I can tell because I just keep needing to go back to rewatch stuff after we've discussed it when we're recording.
Yeah.
I'm just like really excited to check out stuff when you guys bring it up. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really fun. This was a fun like communal experience, I guess.
I'm moving on to the crunchier snack now, just so you know.
Oh,
Great.
that's the best.
Somebody asked about if David Lynch and Junji Ito collaborated, what would that look like?
Oh yeah.
That's an interesting thought.
Wow.
Especially considering, you know, I definitely thought about Silent Hill quite a bit in relation to Twin Peaks. They have quite kind of similar. There's interesting parallels going on, and then knowing that Junji Ito was like on board to do the PT Silent Hill stuff, that's a fascinating thing that I'm sad is not gonna happen. But yeah, like the idea of David Lynch and Junji Ito, I feel like I feel like that would be too much. Like, I would not be able to see it without dying.
Yeah.
I don't know, because, like, I mean, maybe it wouldn't make sense for them to make something together, because I think there's overlapping things in what they do to the point where it makes more sense for them to collaborate with people who are more distinct from each other.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I
for
get that.
example, so with the Junji Ito, Guillermo del Toro, that makes a lot of sense to me, because Guillermo del Toro has like such an interesting, like, fantastical visual style and things like that I
Yeah, that's
feel like
nice.
really, really would benefit Junji Ito's vision and like kind of meld together in a really interesting way.
Yeah.
Same thing with Hideo Kojima, right?
Wow, yeah.
They all have those different things that all are in the like scope of weird, strange, like warped things, and then their particular different styles of like humor or fantasy or whatever, or horror that they go with. And whereas with David Lynch, like imagining what David Lynch would do with Junji Ito, I don't know if I would actually be as interested in that compared to
I think that
other stuff.
a collaboration between Junji Ito and David Lynch would be like if Lost Highway were just the scene where he's like, I'm in your house right now.
Yeah.
If the film was that scene with the whole film, that's what that would be like.
Yeah.
Like
This
that
ear,
level.
it was made
just,
for
like,
me.
Like, I do think like, when you bring up, like, for example, Guillermo del Toro, I'd love to see that. Like, yeah, that's the kind of collaboration I think would really bring out
There's something
the best
to me is like so intrinsically exciting about that, whereas a David Lynch and Junji Ito, like, I'm just like, I don't know if that would be that. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. I'm not like amazed by the concept in the same way. Not to be like, duh.
Like asking for a crossover episode between Rick and Morty and BoJack Horseman.
Oh God!
You'd just be like, yeah, I don't know.
Right. That
I'm good.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I'm good, thanks. I'm already sad enough.
Oh my God! So when is David Lynch gonna collab with Lil Nas X for another version of
He's just gonna hop on that remix.
Now, that I would like. That I would.
Yeah.
I would be, because I like David Lynch did like an album that was great.
Yeah, his music. He's a very good musician. It's weird, but it's fun. Like on the Inland Empire DVD, there's the Rabbit House. I can't remember what it's called, but there's just like a fake sitcom that he made that is just like anthropomorphic rabbit people just sort of living their lives, and it's got a laugh track and like this whole thing, and there's just like as far as I remember, there's no spoken dialogue, and there's like almost no like consciously recognizable action that's happening, and it's just like there's just a laugh track, and it's just like rabbit people in a I think it's just called Rabbits, and it's so bizarre. It's so weird, and I love it.
I remember that my cousin and his friend were really, really into that when it was coming out and stuff. And this was really before I had seen anything David Lynch, so I did not get it in any way. I was like, seems stupid, whatever. And they were just like, it's like huddled. They worked in like a record shop that my uncle owns, and they would like kind of huddle over the computer together and like discuss their like theories of what was going on, like what it meant and stuff. And I was like,
wow,
it's just rabbits. Like, man, it's just rabbits. Stop.
Man, it's just rabbits. It's almost that actually sounds to me like that sounds to me like this house has people in it, in terms of like the kind of obsessive behavior. I don't know. It just struck me like, this house has people in it is just David Lynch again.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if y'all have watched that This
No,
I
I
house.
don't
haven't
know.
seen it, but I've seen videos about it.
Oh, it's weird.
Oh, cool.
It's wild. It's like there's a film version on YouTube that's like the idea is that there's just cameras all over the place in this house, and just like weird stuff is happening. Like there's a teenage girl that's in
No,
the
I
kitchen,
have
like
seen
laying
this. I have
laying
seen
on the
this.
floor, and she's like
Yeah,
slowly
yeah,
sinking in. Yeah,
And
And-
and the parents only notice like really far in, but when they do, they start like panicking and freaking out and like
Yeah.
trying to help. Yeah. That's good.
yeah. But the like that's like a compilation, and there's like a website where you get access to every single camera in the house.
Oh my
And
god.
they all have a simultaneous feed, and there's always weird stuff of just like happening, and it's so bizarre. It's the kind
Amazing.
of like, yeah, it's Alan Resnick. It's such a dumb. The biggest Joel is here.
Bigger than
Cowboy hat
before,
and
at least.
all. Bigger than before.
Bigger than before, Joel.
This is no. I hate it.
I didn't put him in vinegar. It's not.
What about
didn't-
maple syrup and blue dye? Would you put it?
Yeah, well, I mean that's the weekend plans, but it's not happening yet.
Excuse me? Growing Joel.
The dog is licking my Tales of Symphonia for the GameCube strategy guide, and I don't know why she's doing that.
She wants to play Tales of Symphonia.
Well, she can't because I don't own it anymore. Get out of here. I swear, dogs are just slime and on 4 feet.
Yeah, that's the idea.
So like Ghostbusters, if it happened, wouldn't really be different to life.
No, yeah, Ghostbusters is a documentary.
Ghostbusters is a film about a dog walking business.
A dog walking business, yeah.
Everything that happened in that happened. I've seen it. I've seen it happen.
That must have been very traumatizing for you.
I mean, Melissa McCarthy was here.
Uh-huh.
Kate McKinnon was here.
I see.
Oh, that's exceptional.
And all the things happened, and it was dogs.
I'm really disappointed to hear that it was Ghostbusters 2016 that happened to you. I'm very sorry.
It was great.
Did you
Okay.
see that they're making another Ghostbusters by Jason Reitman?
I'm in that movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
I'm gonna it's about my life
Yeah.
and my story, and I hope you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
I can't wait.
So
There is
I
minimal slime.
oh.
there's a story in the news, and I wanted to talk to somebody about it, and I feel like now is a good time.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a story that embodies British culture, I think, as much as anything can.
Oh,
Mhm.
good.
There was P.O. Cruises ship called the Britannia. Okay, so I mean that's the level of on the noseness this is, where two families shortly after the ship left Bergen in Norway just got into a massive fight, started using furniture and plates as weapons. Other passengers were like hiding for their safety. Apparently the brawl was started by a passenger in a clown suit. That's all we know at this time.
Okay.
I just think this is like
I mean, I did tell you that in confidence, but I guess we can go over it. But I didn't know this was some kind of clown intervention. I thought, I like to get in the clown suit and I've
So,
lived to fight. I'm sorry.
There's a thread about it, okay?
Oh.
So this guy says, there was, quote, there was blood everywhere. Violent late-night brawl in the buffet on board P.O. Cruises Britannia left staff who intervened injured as passengers used furniture and plates as weapons. Witnesses told me they were so frightened they had to hide as family groups fought.
What?
There you go.
Why?
Britannia left Bergen at 14:30 on Tuesday. The violence occurred 12 hours later after a black tie evening event.
I mean, that's just
It
what
followed
follows.
an afternoon of patriotic partying on deck with large amounts of alcohol being consumed by many guests.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's the most British culture thing ever that they get everyone really drunk and they wave some there's a video of it here. Like everyone's been given a little like shitty paper Union Jack to wave around. You know, and then 12 hours later they're trying to murder each other.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what happens when you're celebrating Brexit.
Yeah, exactly.
On the deck of a ship.
It is the British way.
You get drunk, you scream about how good Brexit is, and you get attacked by a clown.
I don't know if the clown attacked people or if he was being attacked.
What happened to the clown?
Very bizarre.
Yeah.
I think we need Natalie to play the kalimba. That's the only way we're gonna be okay.
What?
Lily wants you to play the kalimba.
Lily wants me to play the kalimba. Does she want me to play cabbage?
Yes, we need
Cabbage?
cabbage.
Give me a word.
We need cabbage.
Natalie, we need cabbage in this place. We need to get cabbage on the line. I want to hear cabbage on the kalimba.
Natalie doesn't know any songs on the kalimba, so she just spells the words available with the notes.
Oh, heck yeah. Now, that's what
Cabbage
I call
is a
pod
great
racing.
song.
I'm gonna play cabbage.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Do it.
Need to see the notes.
Get him there.
Get in frame. My cages.
I played this to my mum on the phone and she said it was shit and they needed a different rhythm.
Oh! Wow! That's really cute. I
To
don't
be fair, we
know.
played it more boringly. I just said,
Yeah, that is shit.
yeah.
No.
I see you did change the
I
rhythm,
did
so like,
improve it at my mum's request.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm
I
gonna
love
play baggage.
cabbage.
Now you're gonna play baggage.
There we go.
Yeah, I gotta get them half notes in there. Oh my.
People want you to play Baby Shark, you know.
Play Baby Shark. It's Shark Week.
Shark, baby shark,
You know
Those
Baby
notes
Shark?
are not on it.
Play an S.
I don't
If
know.
video games taught me anything, it's that S comes after A.
What? That's not. That's not.
Listen, I tried. All right, I tried. I don't know.
S is
So-
before A.
S is before A.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Damn, you gotta learn some stuff, man.
I gotta learn some stuff. Play an
You're
S
taking
sharp.
School.
I gotta,
And then-
you gotta
And then you can learn alphabet. Jeez.
I gotta go back to school. I gotta get back to school, learn a new alphabet. My alphabet skills is outdated. I need to go back to school. Go to Letter Academy.
S is bigger than before A.
S is bigger than before A.
S is for slime, which there will be none of in my Ghostbusters movie.
Lily,
Uh-oh.
that's
You're
a
gonna
brave departure from the brand, and I respect it.
The fanboys are not gonna have
It
it.
will make your movie a 1 out of 10.
What?
Slime is thematically relevant to Ghostbusters.
Okay, but listen. Slime isn't like actually physically possible, so it would be like a huge ding. For me to even have slime. So by removing the slime,
Big Joel wants you to play Vape Dab.
I did it through dance instead.
You just did a dab. God damn it.
I am okay with the lack of slime, but the thing is that the fanboys are gonna throw a fit, and you got to understand that like
I can give them slime.
What the cishet straight boys really are into, what they want from their movies, what they demand.
Onions.
They demand slime. They want to be covered in slime 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Breathe slime, live slime, am slime, are slime. That is the incel way. I feel like I just said a gamer word because Eric is just looking at me like, oh no.
Wow.
I feel like I just doubled down on something incredibly racist. Oh no. I got mad on live on the internet, and instead of taking criticism, I just I just dug my grave even further.
That's what you do.
It's what you do when you're famous on the internet. I'm gonna drink more.
The most important thing to do.
So they really want slime.
Yeah. They'll throw a fit if there's women, and they'll throw a fit if there's no slime. Ergo, men dripping slime. Men with slime oozing out of every pore.
Men evolved to drip slime.
Women
evolved to open Etsy stores and stuff.
Women evolved to make craft baubles out of seashells and fishing line.
And destroy slime.
This is the feminist agenda coming again and again. God. This is what happens. This is what happens when you let women.
Slime is a crime.
I'll have you know.
That's right.
I'll have you know. My dog is a slime.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to take your dog.
Oh no. Do you hear that, Sweet Pea? Yeah, you do. She just looked at me like, shut the fuck up. What are you doing?
Be gay, do slime.
Be gay, do slime. Why are the feminists taking our slime?
The usual question is, why won't the feminists take my slime?
No! I hate it. I hate it. Goodness. So we have a podcast.
Sure.
This is the sort of energy we just always have.
This
is what our Twin Peaks podcast is like. This is the best advertisement we could possibly hope to create for Fish in the Percolator.
I now realize why people talk about there being a designated survivor for podcasts and for streams in case somebody tells such an awful, problematic joke that everyone is cancelled. I've done it. Our podcast is over. We should have left one host off.
Yeah.
Anyway, some things aren't podcasts, and those things can be good. Those things can be positive forces in your life. So please pay attention to things that aren't podcasts and that aren't slime, and then maybe you can survive. You can be okay. You can be happy. You can do it. You can feel the energy. You can feel the crunch pulsating through your whole body.
Oh, goodness me. As a gamer, I like to crunch. I spend
like-
most of
I
my
don't know.
days.
Okay, wait. What's better, crunch or slurp?
Oh,
Wow.
why can't
Slurp
be
is
both?
cursed.
Yeah, slurp is cursed.
Crunchio rambles. It's like, you know, Seb Gorka got up in front of the Conservative conference. He was like, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez wants to take away your hamburgers and your pickup trucks and your slime. She wants to take your slime.
She wants to take your slime.
And at first they were chanting USA, USA, but then they just started going slime, 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 slime.
Slime won't be tolerated.
No slime. Oh my lord.
Slime will not be tolerated. Do you understand me? Slime will not be tolerated. In this, it's. I'm taking a hardline stance. No
Hard
slime.
No slime. Oh my lord. Well, that's controversial.
I'm not afraid to say it.
Isn't Elon Musk dating slimes now? Scott? Oh lord.
The thing about thought slime is that's a conceptual slime. It's not like a literal disgusting slime. I'm sorry, what feedback is Natalie giving us?
She just reached the crunch.
Oh,
So crunchy.
oh god. Will there be ghost corn in the movie?
No, but I know someone who is going to the cornfields.
Oh my god.
Oh, is that?
Did you just threaten Henry?
Are you gonna?
With-
Are you gonna
Is that a
Twilight?
question you ever need to ask?
You just threaten him with like a Twilight Zone death.
Yeah. Oh, the slime slurper is back. Uh-oh. You're not. This might be an upsetting stream for you.
Oh no. Oh no, please leave. This is not the stream for you.
Oh no.
You can't be slurping slime here.
Yeah. No slime slurpers allowed. This is a Doritos only zone. My favorite slime is Mountain Dew Code Red. I like to drink it while I'm playing Fortnite. And I'm really
my
bad at.
favorite slime is the congealed blood of my enemies, but you know, now there's no slime allowed, so.
Well, unfortunately, I.
What?
What? I gave up on that joke, is what happened.
Oh.
Mountain Dew Code Slime. That's a good out for that joke. Dorito Slurper.
You can't slurp a Dorito.
You can slurp anything if you try hard enough. If you
your
believe
ratio of dip to chip is too high, you can slurp a Dorito.
if you believe in yourself and you try hard enough, you can do anything you put your heart and mind to. You want to slurp that Dorito, you can slurp that goddamn Dorito. Put that Dorito in your mouth, slurp it out good.
Oh my god.
That's the way God intended for the Dorito to be at. All right?
Okay, I'm listening.
All right. You take a Dorito, you crunch it up in your hand. You add a little water. And then you lick it out of the palm of your hand like you're you're feeding a baby bird, you know? Is that how
Is this
baby
what
birds
do after the apocalypse?
After the apocalypse, the only way to survive will be to eat crushed up Doritos that you've covered in water.
Oh man. Oh man. How am I gonna adjust to that?
Well, nutritionally, it's going to leave a lot to be desired, so it's better to get the start early while you have the opportunity to adjust at your own pace.
So you're saying I should practice?
You should practice your Dorito slurping skills now.
Okay.
Jess, I think that 𝓉𝒾𝓈 a lot more racist than than slime related.
Oh.
Turf is a slurp.
Oh God.
All right. Well, listen to Fish in the Percolator.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, do it.
don't engage with any slime.
No slime allowed. I like that I just realized that we're all on our set, live in studio,
Yeah.
where we film our YouTube videos.
Yeah. It's almost like I don't have
live
any more
like
space
this.
in my house.
Fair enough.
This is how I live.
Yeah. I like to imagine you just constantly surrounded by watercolor paper. just paper covered in scribbles.
These are my children.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I had I gotta tell you a Tumblr story right now.
Oh, yes.
I posted a picture which was really just of this background and all of these paintings on Tumblr once, and you know, it was just a normal post. It was just a picture of these paintings, and somebody reblogged it and erased my caption and replaced it as if I had, like, to make it look like I had written this with I painted these with my menstrual blood.
Huh.
And so a lot of people reblogged that post from them, like, what? What is it? What?
Wow.
And I was like, oh, I didn't say that.
I didn't. That's wow. Gosh, women sure are crazy.
People were getting kind of mad about it. Like, I think some people were convinced, and I'm like, does this look like? Have you ever seen blood? Like in any context? Because this is not like it does. When blood dries, it turns incredibly brown, right?
Yeah.
Like, from a logical perspective, there's no way that is possible.
Oh,
For
my
starters,
Lord.
and secondly,
Natalie always tells me about the people on Tumblr who were like writing erotica posts about the Columbine shooters, and then when people were like, "Hey, that's really messed up," they were like, "Don't kink shame me."
Oh no!
That's not what. That's not.
Uh-oh.
Listen, if that's what shaming is, then
Oh,
you're
no.
gonna get shamed.
Uh-oh.
So what is the defense?
Oh,
You're gonna get shamed. It's shame time.
Uh-oh.
It is shame time.
You should be
I'm sorry.
ashamed. That's a shameful
what's
thing
the
to
time?
do.
Oh, it's shame o'clock. Cool.
It's shame o'clock. Oh, let me just
I'll just
I
send
think
you
it's
my
shame
address.
o'clock, guys.
It's
I think it's
it's
shame
123 Shame Street. Fucking
Wow. Please don't kink shame. Oh, Lord. I can't.
Anyway, bigger than before.
Bigger than before.
Am I right?
I think sometimes memes come along on Twitter and they're like everyone's talking about them for one day, and I wish that they would last forever because I'm just really into them. And Bigger Than Before is one of those.
Yeah.
So good.
It's really
Slut
fun. Slime shaming. Slip shaming.
I'm sure there's someone with like a slime, like.
Oh,
I mean, slime. Like, no. That's obvious enough. It's just that when we've been talking about slime, I've been thinking of like in game shows when people like get slimed, like where there's like the slime tank. So like my take was a little more like hot than that. I'm sure there's someone with like a slime tank fetish.
yeah.
They want to get like slimed, like it's the end of a game show and they
I think
lost.
I genuinely came across that actually.
Yeah.
Already.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because I was looking at like children's show clips from those kind of shows, and like there were conspicuous slime videos. So
just like uncomfortably cropped in. Like,
I always wanted to go on one of those shows and like slime my enemies, slime my friends, slime everyone I know. We should bring those back.
yeah.
let's get. I mean, would you compete with me for a?
What
I
we
think
should
all
do?
the time
For
about
one
that
of us
show.
gets slimed.
I think all the time about that show where the like two like school trips of kids, like it's like 20 kids from each school have to do like a bunch of obstacle courses, and at the end, like the losing team get collectively slimed.
Yeah,
Just like that was something else. That was probably the best like kids TV programming Britain's ever had, in my opinion.
Get Your Own Back is king of
Oh, Get Your Own Back, yeah, where they slime the teacher if they win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exceptional.
Or
So
like
what we should do here in the States is at the presidential debates, if you have a bad take, you should get slimed. And the thing is that like they'll just get slimed immediately all the time, always.
Yeah.
And
because the person determining the bad take is like actually like a very online leftist. It's someone with like full like SJW criteria, like qualifications.
Yeah.
So they just slime everybody constantly.
How do you get there?
How do you get the qualifications?
Yeah.
Oh,
you take my course. It's only $9,999 million.
Can I get that through your Patreon?
Yeah, just give it to my Patreon. It's the top tier, actually.
Yeah.
Cool. I might take you up. Might get some education.
Yeah, educate yourself.
Oh Lord. I got a degree from SJW University. My title is King Shit of Fuck Mountain.
That's pretty much it.
Wait, SJW means slime joke woman.
Oh, there it is.
Well, my brain's a slime. Let's wrap up this stream. This
slime
stream, and talk about slime as much as you want now, but it's gone. Next week, no slime. Next
week, no slime.
Yeah, the law comes in quick because I have connections.
I am going to be trying to do a no slime November this year. Yeah.
No slime November.
Yeah. Well, you will legally have to. But I still support your commitment, but you will legally be required to do that. So.
I'm glad the state will be helping me to complete my no slime November.
Oh gosh.
I'm just putting the link to the podcast again in the chat so that people can heckin' subscribe and listen, etc.
Yeah. It's called Fish in the Percolator. Hopefully it'll be on iTunes.
Like that thing that guy said.
It's a podcast about fish.
That's what it is. Yeah. It's a fish coffee podcast.
We put each episode, we put a new fish in a percolator and make coffee, and we judge how good it tastes.
Episode 1, salmon in Arabica beans. That one's a doozy.
Yeah. Canned tuna with Dunkin' Donuts coffee, surprisingly, didn't make me vomit. I was ready, and it didn't.
We did get into like a Dunkin' Donuts discourse at one
point.
We did. Right?
That's true. Yeah.
There's a lot of weird intersections, actually, of donuts and Twin Peaks. There's a lot to be said about donuts. So that's just one thread of a beautiful, sugary tapestry.
I just searched Fish in the Percolator on my podcatcher, and it's now available. You can see the art there now, which means it might be up on iTunes, which means you can just search for it, and it's the one with the good art instead of the... Yeah.
Excellent.
Wow.
Subscribe to the Fish in the Percolator podcast that looks colorful. That's the one that's us.
It's the one that's obviously Lily's art, you can tell.
Yeah.
That's true. Let's say goodbye. I'll have Sarah and then Eric, and then I will wrap up fully.
Okay. Well, I'm Sarah Zedig. You can find me on Twitter at HMSNoFun, and also a YouTube show called Let's Talk About Stuff, and also a podcast called Turns Questioning, and also a podcast called Fish in the Percolator.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Should I do my whole outro like this?
You're just looking at your forehead.
I'm Eric.
You
I've got a channel called Curio. I talk about games and how they're full of meaning and they're real important art. And I'm also on this thing with these guys. And my Twitter is Curio Rambles.
Cool. I have links in the description for these beautiful people. Also, Natalie, our Kalimba queen, is at Snornat on Twitter.
That's very important.
It's like Snorlax, but Snornat. It's a very intellectual.
It's nuanced, you know.
There's a lot, like it's important. I think it will change our society. And
can't argue with that.
Cabbage. If you support Cabbage, maybe give her a follow. But thank you for hanging out with us, and I hope you had a good time. And remember, slime is prohibited. Bye.
Bye.